Tune in now to the hottest sports podcast, 910 Sports. 910 Sports. We discuss the latest topics in sports, interview the athletes from all over the country, known and unknown, while spotlighting the youth of today and tomorrow with host Icon E, Mr. Personality Jacob the Great, Crystal, a.k.a. Miss Wildfire, KB the Amazing, and Steve-O, a.k.a. Mr. All Everything Georgia.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Icon E, and we here on 910 Sports. Reloaded, season 2, episode 11. So once again, I want to thank God for this opportunity to be here and to be able to, get with my brothers and my sister on here tonight, so we can chop it up. What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
What's up?
Yo,
Everybody
what's going on? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Dang, KB, you sound like you lost your best puppy or something today.
Nah, man. Long day, man. Long day.
I feel you. Same here. Before we even get started, though, sometimes, in life, you try to just, befriend people and, get close to people, and then they just irritate the hell out of you. The last few days, this one person been getting on my nerves every day about this one topic. And I'm sitting here like, I don't care. I can care less. I done told this person time and time again, I'm not a Laker fan, I'm a LeBron fan.
And you just want to leave you alone.
As long as they keep Russell Westbrook, I can care less.
I told you last they weren't gonna keep him. I told you they were gonna keep him.
Hold on, but bruh, we just talked about this last week. I admitted to it. Didn't I come on the show last week and say I believe I was wrong? Didn't I say that?
No, you still said that was a chance. You still said that was a hope.
No, I didn't. Last week I said I really don't think it's gonna happen. I came on here.
Well.
I came on here last week and said that. And I allowed y'all to troll me last week about this. But at this point, I can care less. I am boycotting. I'm a Clippers fan. I'm being disrespectful. I'm going to be a Clippers fan until they figure this out.
Well, they ain't that much better.
Disrespectful.
Right? Thank you, Jacob. What they did better than the Lakers?
They ain't that much better, bro.
Hey.
If they healthy, they are.
It don't even matter.
No, they not, man.
They don't got nobody on their team that play as bad as
Trash?
Nobody.
Kawhi Leonard ain't gonna play for 32 games. Trash.
Hey, Reggie Jackson, he's still better than Russ.
Well, hey, that ain't what Jenny Buss just said today. Now, I'm just saying, bro.
Jenny Buss.
Thank you,
Jenny Buss.
Hey, man. Yo, man.
Buss in the same conversation.
Jenny Buss said what she said, and she also said blondes do it better. So, hey, man, ain't my fault.
Jenny Buss and Jerry Jones need to stop talking because both of them sound crazy.
Hey, man. Hey, so, man, what does Jerry have to do with this conversation? There you go.
I'm just saying, both of them always got something to say.
Man, you just worry about Dirk Dog Wentz. That's what you worry about.
In the league that always talk. Jenny Jones, Jenny Buss, and Jerry Jones. You don't hear no other owners talking but them two. You know what I'm saying? So she need to be quick. And every time they say something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones don't know how to add 1 + 1 = 3. I don't know where he get that one. 1 + 1 = 3. You know, I know it sounds crazy, but that's what it means.
Hey man, you
We don't know. If you don't know what you're talking about, we don't know what you're talking about either.
You just need to worry about the Washington Commodores. You know, I guess y'all got something in the background. You know, I'm just saying, man.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You gonna say the Commodore.
I'm just saying, man.
Dak Prescott is top 5 self. Okay.
Hey, man, just worry about the Commodores. You know, I guess you know y'all new theme song will be.
I'm gonna see how much you got your chest pumped out when we catch y'all when we catch an L on there. We put an L on y'all this year. See how much you talk this year.
I can't. Y'all ain't got a prayer. Y'all ain't got a prayer in hell to be in a Nerf football team.
No excuse about Mike McCarthy. I don't want to hear about nothing about CeeDee Lamb keep dropping passes. I don't know none of that.
So you don't want to hear that, Icon?
Hey man, hey now, Icon, now. If I recall, man, you know, one of y'all players, you know, why would you do something that stupid to get yourself hurt, man? The season ain't started yet, man.
Working out?
That could have happened.
What you mean?
Working just man, like he just done disrupted the whole defense, man. Just dismounted the whole defense, and the season ain't started yet, bro. Like, I mean,
this happened back a month or 2 months ago, a month ago, whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what's wrong with working out? He working out with probably a Hall of Famer in Von Miller's camp. You know what I'm saying? A future Hall of Famer. So what's wrong with that?
Working out with somebody else in another camp that's not going to even do him any justice. Like, why, man? Just like trying to do too much.
I mean, maybe some of the Dallas Cowboys need to be out there too. I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, with Trayvon Diggs be getting burnt this year, maybe he needs.
All I know, man.
No, he gonna get burnt this year.
I'm not gonna worry about the Commodores. You know why? Cause y'all easy like
we know Trayvon Diggs got at least 5 burns in him. we know Trayvon Diggs got at least 5 time.
All I know is this right here, bro. Ain't no person on y'all secondary can even hold a candle with Trayvon, bro.
He went out. He was have a Cowboys phone.
Like I said, ain't no person in y'all secondary can even be mentioned with him. Nobody.
Yeah, but he must
Diggs a little overrated though.
Huh?
Y'all think? Yeah. I mean, Crystal, please don't do that, man. Please don't do that.
Overrated.
Please don't y'all, Crystal, don't you do that. Don't you do that with that Charlie Brown quarterback. Don't you do that.
I don't even know if you can talk about quarterbacks. Y'all can't even protect George.
Yeah, don't you do that Charlie Brown quarterback.
Who you talking about, Mac Jones?
And Bill with his senile self. Don't you do that.
Oh, shit. You gonna start a ride. You attack Bill Belichick to a Patriots fan, you gonna start something.
Oh, it'd be all right. Yeah, it'd be all right, bro. It'd be all right, man. He needs some bear aspirin, and he need to watch 60 minutes.
Before we get all the way to this football talk, I just want to commend Serena Williams.
I doubt it.
Because I'm watching that final match, and I was proud. I was in like a proud daddy because, like, Serena Williams, the fight, the way she fought on that last point was ridiculous. Like, she fought like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers. Like, that girl could not kill her to save her life on that last point. And I was telling Serena, just give it up. Just let it go, Serena. Just let it go. But she kept fighting, and I was proud of her because, you know, I'm in my house getting a stand. My kids, they'll tell I was in the house getting a stand ovation. They were looking at me like, Dad, you can hear. She can hear you. It don't matter. Like, I was so proud.
Well, what your kids told you?
They were like, Dad, you like she can hear you or something. I'm like, it don't matter. Like the way she fought that was epitome. That was like the exclamation point on her career. To me, even though she lost, that was what Serena Williams was all about in her 20-year career.
We saying that's how she's supposed to go out.
Yeah, it ain't always about the way. It ain't always about winning. It's when you go out with fighting. You know what I'm saying? When you go out the way she did, after 25 years in this game, that's the way you go out.
Yeah.
If you can't win, I agree.
If you, I
I mean,
go out with a W, but you know.
I agree.
I mean, how many solo artists, how many solo acts go out on their career like winning? Like you very seldom see a solo act win in a big, huh?
We talking about real stuff, not fake stuff. We talking about real stuff.
Ric Flair all time high. Ric Flair on rap videos. That man got his own weed he just put out.
What I got to do with? Then I got nothing to do with whether it's real or not.
I'm just saying he on top.
See, that's right. See,
he going.
He going out
on top. I'm just saying he going out on top.
Oh man.
But no, Ontario, you know I'm just.
Are you serious right now?
I mean, not really.
My bad, guys.
It is Ric Flair.
This fool said Ric Flair.
Wow. Steve, you wild, bro. You wild, man.
So how was you feeling, Crystal? How was you feeling?
What was pissing me off to begin with?
Crystal jumped inside the TV.
Oh, yeah, she was pissing me off. She gave the first, if I'm not mistaken, she gave the first set away. She actually she came back and won the second one, but she had to exert so much energy because she was tired. She was up 4-0. That should have been a 6-2.
Yeah,
been able to conserve some energy.
Yeah, I mean,
but that other chick wasn't going out easy either, though. She went. She
was. You gonna blow up 1920? She wasn't supposed to go out easy. She went out 19, 20 years old.
But you don't blow 4-0. You don't blow 4-0.
Yeah,
Four matches you don't blow that.
That's tough. That's loose.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, you could kind of tell.
Now, come on, Icon. And you know the young chick was like, yes, we finally beat her. We beat Serena. Yes, we did it. Let's celebrate champagne on you.
She's Australian. We want to hear your Australian accent. Let's hear your Australian one.
Is that what that was?
I don't know what that was. That's like, I don't know what that was.
I'm just saying, bro. You know, they was glad that they beat her, man. They was like, oh my God, thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, people was happy to beat Michael Jordan when he was 82 playing on the
You're right.
When you playing against a legend, you want to take that dub. I don't care how it is.
It was the same thing last night when they took Sue Bird out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For her misery, I guess.
And shout out to Asia for being the MVP.
No doubt. The second time.
Hey man, if it wasn't for Diana Taurasi and Breanna Stewart, she'd be the best in the league.
Who?
Asia Wilson.
Well, she's already better than Diana Taurasi or.
Don't cut it like that.
You mean now, or you mean overall?
Right now, she is. That's right. 40 years old.
Yeah, she should be. She should be.
I don't care. Diana the GOAT. I'm not gonna let y'all.
She can be the GOAT, but that doesn't make her
blah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, who's the GOAT football team in Miami? That's what I want to know. In Florida.
Okay, calm down.
We already know this.
Oh my God! Hold on. Why y'all giving out cookies and ice cream after game one? Y'all giving out awards and cookies and ice cream and flowers.
Damn right. Week to week.
Game one after one game.
Week to week.
It can change.
You give props week to week.
When we start doing this? Week to week, man.
Next week it might be somebody else.
I say yeah.
Oh man.
So let's just say okay. Let's just say Miami plays Southern Miss. Right? Miami blow them out, whatever they do.
Not Southern Miss.
Now listen. Now, Florida beat Kentucky. I don't know who Florida State play or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure who Florida State play. But so let's just say Florida State win, Miami win, Kentucky beat Florida. All of a sudden, what you gonna say? Oh well, Miami ain't played nobody, and Florida, and we played.
They still want to say that because you played Southern Miss. So let's talk about somebody else.
Nobody. Only reason why Kentucky is ranked because they're in the SEC. Kentucky is nobody. Kentucky
ran through everybody they played except the SEC last year. What are you talking about?
Oh my God. Okay, they've been decent for 2 years.
Isn't that a basketball school?
Kentucky football. I ain't never heard nobody say they like Kentucky football.
You never will.
And
you never will.
You ain't gotta have nobody like it, but they still play respectable football. I mean, I don't think they're an elite team, but compared to the teams that played week 1, how everybody looked, they deserve to be where they at. Like a lot of teams look flawed. Like it wasn't that Florida just looked so great. I just think the game looked great, and with the expectations of what people thought Florida was going to do. If it wasn't for that, then it wouldn't have been all that hype. But I think it's going to be the same thing next week when Tennessee plays Pitt. I think that'll be the game to watch next week. Like that's going to get all the attention. It's not going to be Kentucky and Florida.
Tennessee and Pitt, the game of the week. I ain't watching no college football.
Bruh.
Tennessee good.
Hey man,
that's a good game,
bro. Pitt won the ACC. Pitt won the ACC last year. And Tennessee got one of the best offenses out right now.
Pitt been good ever.
Last year they won the ACC.
That's what I said. That's the first time they've been good ever.
Okay, you gotta start with 1 year. You got to start at. Everybody have their first year.
Tennessee ain't been good since T. Martin.
When last time Miami been good?
Don't worry about all that.
Ken Dorsey.
I'm just
Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. Worrying about the wrong thing.
But yeah, Tennessee is they legit. Like their offense legit. They probably have a top 3 offense this year. Realistically.
Are they gonna beat Georgia or Florida?
Hell no.
No, they're not. No, because their defense ain't gonna be able to stop nobody. But offense, they just have a high, exciting offense. But Pitt has a great defense, so it's like Pitt's defense is gonna be top 10, and Tennessee's offense will be top 10. So it's gonna be a great kind of who breaks first.
As of right now, Icon, there's only one team that might be able to beat Georgia.
Who's that?
Alabama. That's it.
Oh, ain't no Mike to it. Ain't no Mike to that.
Oh, it's a Mike. It's a Mike.
Nick Saban ain't losing to Alabama. Nick Saban's not losing to Georgia 2 years in a row.
And you said that last year. You said
it ain't happening.
Hey man,
we're gonna lose last year. And
it ain't happening, bro. I'm
telling
you.
This team better than that team. So now what do you say?
It's not happening. Be happy with your championship last year. Nick Saban is not losing to Georgia 2 years in a row. It's not going to happen.
Look, when he do that, you gonna listen. When he do that, you gonna have to come back and say, "Well, he ain't gonna lose 3 times. That just can't."
He ain't have to say it 3 times. They gonna lose twice.
I just want to know if Steve being realistic here.
I just need Georgia to beat Bama, right? I need a 1-loss Florida to be behind UGA. So when UGA beat Bama, you know what I'm saying, and everybody else lose 1 or 2, we sneak it.
A 1-loss who?
Like I said, a 1-loss Florida. Don't worry, y'all won't be there. If y'all keep playing DJ, y'all gonna be the Vanderbilt of the ACC.
Florida definitely ain't gonna be there, bro. Florida might win 5 ball games.
They got
absolutely crazy. Clearly, you don't watch.
Okay. Clearly, you said the same thing last year, KB. You said the same thing last year.
No, I didn't.
We won more than last year, though.
Pull up the tape. Pull up the tape.
Let me ask y'all a question. So, Joe Clapp was talking earlier today. You know, Joe Clapp's supposed to be like the college football guru. So he was saying that basically by them doing the 12-team playoff thing or whatever, that's going to kind of change the dynamic of recruiting, because he said since the Final Four was put in place in 2014, all the 5-star recruits went to the most 5-star recruits went to all the teams that won the championship in that since 14. But he said if you look at it as far as if they let's say if they would have started off with 12 teams back then, he said it would have been over 41 teams, different teams that would have been in the top that would have been in that top 12 playoff run. So he said he feel like now if they decide to go to that format, that it's going to spread out, and then more of these players are going to see, oh, I can go to Tennessee, or I can go to Florida, or I can go over here, go over there, Wisconsin, whoever, and you know what I'm saying, and still have an opportunity to win a national championship. Because what I said, Joe Clapp said, what I said, I think last week, a couple weeks ago, when Joe Clapp even said it, he said that it used to be a time where New Year's Day games meant something. he said since the Final Four been in place, most players don't care about the New Year's Day games. That's why they go to these schools. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So what's y'all thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't think it's going to change recruiting anything because those teams still have to perform. And I think you can have a field of 32 if you want, but at the end of the day, them 4 teams, 9 times out of 10, still going to be them 4 teams. Like, you still going to have the Bamas, you still going to have the Georgias, the Ohio States. Like, I don't think that's going to change anything. And so all it's going to do is make the bowl games before them more important. So I don't think the recruiting is going to change because those teams still going to be the cream of the crop.
You missing what I'm saying, KB. What Joe Klatt was saying, that if they decide to go to the 12 playoff run, so now it's 12 teams fighting for the national championship. So that's what they're trying to go to now. They I guess they came together, the committee came together last week, and I guess they're trying to figure out exactly when they're going to vote on it. But more than likely, either 24, 25, 26. Yeah, you're still gonna have your Ohio States, your Georgias, my Alabamas, whatever. But but now it's like, okay, other teams actually have a legit chance of being a part of the discussion instead of, we already know, these 4 teams, basically 4 or 5, maybe 8 teams really have a legit chance, and everybody else is kind of like on, what I'm saying? Like we've had years where teams 12-0, and everybody was like, "Oh man, such and such went 12-0, and they didn't get a chance to go to the Final Four because of straight to six." Now, you may have, instead of fans saying 5 to 8 teams got a legit chance. Now you could literally say maybe 16 to 20 teams may have a legit chance to get in that Final 12.
But I think, I get that, but I still think those teams the cream is gonna rise to the top, and this is good for teams like the Cincinnatis, the Coastal Carolinas, like those teams to where they always have a good record, but they don't get in because of strength of schedule, like you said. But what's going to happen is now they're going to get to be in that bowl game against Georgia, and when you have Coastal Carolina go against Georgia, they're going to get murdered. And so what's going to happen for the next 8 to 10 years, they're going to have these teams, the teams that are 8 to 12, they're going to come in because they have the record, and they're going to get crushed by the top teams, and it's going to make it look even worse. It happens every year when Cincinnati goes there, when Notre Dame gets up top, when Boise State, you know what I'm saying? Like when them teams squeak in and they give them a chance, they get murdered by the real contenders.
Yeah, but don't you think they still deserve? Like it's almost like nobody's like I deserve to get beat, but like don't you think they still deserve the opportunity basically to get slaughtered?
Absolutely, they deserve the opportunity, but that's what's going to happen. Like I think this is okay. We're going to do this to give everybody a shot. Here's your shot, and when you get in there, you're going to look nuts. You're going to look nuts. Like when you play, like I said, Coastal Carolina will be there. You know what I'm saying? Like a UCF, well maybe not UCF, but Coastal Carolina, Cincinnati, like these teams that are like always undefeated or have one loss because they play weak teams. Yeah. They're going to step in and have to play a Georgia team, and they're going to get their necks broken, and they're going to be like, well, at least they made it. That's all that's going to happen.
Yeah, but I still think it does something with. Well, I think what Joe Klatt was talking about still kind of makes some sense as far as now, like everybody just not going to go to those all, because he basically was saying that Florida, Georgia, and Alabama had like 46 and 42 5-star recruits since 2014, and I think Ohio State and I forgot who the other team had, like 20 something, 20, 22, 26. I think it was Ohio State, Michigan. Those teams had like a little bit less, like in the 20s as far as 5-star recruits. But so now he's saying that some of those 5-star recruits may actually go to some of these other teams that are valuable, just because now they're saying, okay, well, at least if we go over to these other schools, we have a legit chance of at least being in the playoff. We may not win, but we at least get an opportunity to be in it. Whereas what he was saying was not like the way it's set up now, you got the same 4 teams going to playoffs, and them New Year's games like the Orange Bowl or the Cotton Bowl, if it's not part of the Final Four, the players don't care. That's why a lot of them be like, I'm just going to sit out. I'm not even going to play this game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I think that's what it's more for. I think it's more for bringing back the importance of those bowl games, so where your big name guys can't sit out, because now this game, if you win, you go to the final 8 or whatever they're going to call it. So now those first round guys, they're going to play because now you're playing for the championship. So it kind of entices them to play, but recruiting, like, yes, it just depends. Like, kids want to play for rings, but they also want to get developed to go to the league. So it's like, sure, you can go. I'm going to keep using Coastal Carolina because they're going to be the ones to make it look stupid. You can go to Coastal Carolina and get to the Final 12 and get beat up every single year and still not get drafted, versus you can go to Bama, sit on the bench and ride the wave and then get drafted your senior year because you played 1 year of good football.
Like Brandon Robinson.
Yeah, I mean, but it's the thing. Like, Bama's been doing it for the longest. Like, guys come in their junior year, play first round pick. That's the expectation with a team like Bama. And Georgia's is turning into that now, that the expectation is you got dogs in front of you, your junior, senior year, you ball, get drafted, there you go.
Okay.
But I mean, I hope it does. I hope it spreads out the wealth. But between that and NIL,
I think NIL will be big too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm paying you, I need you in these bowl games to make yourself, you know what I mean, your name and image more valuable. So if I'm an NIL booster and I'm somebody giving you money, you ain't got no option to sit out. I'm already paid you, or you gonna give me some of my money back.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree. I'll be the same way if I gave up millions of dollars. When you think you're just gonna play the first 8-9 games, and then when it's time to play in the big game, you ain't gonna play. Oh no, let me get about 100,000 of that back.
Hey, it's going to happen. I just want to see what happens from the downfall, because it's going to happen, and you can't enforce a kid to play for the NIL because technically you can't. The NIL isn't paid to play. You just getting paid for autographs.
Yeah, yeah.
So but we all know what it is.
But there's two sides to that too, though, because you got kids who saying, "Wait, I was promised X, Y, and Z, and I ain't even got X yet." So
Texas A&M.
Yeah, all the kids at Texas A&M that they signed last year, the kids ain't got paid yet. The kids gonna transfer next year. They're gonna get their money.
Trying to tell you.
Okay. So basically, so after week 1, y'all saying that Georgia's? Do everybody feel like Georgia unanimously looks the best out of week 1?
No, I wouldn't say that. Some people that think Bama look pretty good too. I mean, y'all put up 77 points, right?
I told you, Steve. I don't want to hear nothing about that 7.
Well, we keep talking about this. No, Crystal, listen. Why I even said anything to Steve? Because as soon as it went up 3-0. Oh no, yeah, 3-0.
Y'all should have never let them. Y'all should have never let them.
I said, first of all, I'm like, really? Are you serious? Are you hitting me up right now?
That should have been a slaughter from kickoff.
I mean, first of all, okay, this is what I told Jacob earlier. So you got to look at the dynamic when you see. Sometimes y'all do stuff in context. You got to look at what we have. We got a brand new coach, brand new offensive coordinator, brand new defensive coordinator. Everybody on the team, everybody damn near on the team except for pretty much the quarterback was brand new starters. None of them players played for us last year or started or played at all last year. Y'all may not know that. Not one of those players played, but the quarterback played on that offense last year.
I mean, that's not true, but we'll go ahead.
It is true. Defensive-wise, we only had maybe about 2 players come back that would start at play significant minutes.
How do you know, KD, if it's true or not?
Because I follow college football.
Every game.
Yeah,
that running back was
Florida,
not there. That running back
follow.
was a transfer. All the wide receivers was either freshmen or transfers that didn't play last year. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pretty much on that. On defensive wise, most of them players, almost our players are gone or were hurt. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even have our starting 2 running backs last week. Donald Chaney and Travis Knight, and then
y'all scored 77 points.
Huh?
I said, and you still scored 77. Jeez.
That's what I'm trying to tell. Well, but this is my whole thing. It wasn't to me about the points or whatever. My thing was about this was, did they look better than they did the last couple of years? And that was a yes.
Well, that's for you. That's what your standard is. But for a guy like me, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for domination. But you ain't there yet. So I understand.
That's my point, Steve. You trying to be there in the Alabama. We're not there yet.
But we were playing Oregon. If we were playing Bethune-Cookman High School, they better not get 50 yards.
Okay, but you talking about from the standard of Georgia and Alabama. Miami is not back there yet. They're still they're just,
so that 77 really didn't count. That's what you
Miami did what they were supposed to do. Like, I don't think Miami looked I don't think y'all look great, but I don't think y'all look bad. I think y'all looked how y'all supposed to look. Like
I would agree.
Y'all aren't going to have a real look until y'all play A&M. Like even when y'all play Southern Miss next week or Saturday,
they better score 50 or 60. If they don't score 50 or 60, I'm calling them trash.
And it's not a knock. It's not a knock to Miami. It's just realistically.
That don't make any sense. Okay, that don't even make any sense. Is Southern Mississippi a D1 school?
No.
It's not.
They D2.
No, they're not, bro.
No, they're D1. So they're D1, but y'all like last year y'all played a D1 AA.
Oh, okay.
Bethune-Cookman and HBCUs are D1 AA. They aren't.
This is my this is my point though.
They aren't FCS. They aren't an FCS school.
What I'm trying to get y'all to understand was in the past, Miami would have played a Bethune-Cookman and the score would have been something like 49-28. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the kind of score we would have had in the past over the last. If you go back and look at some of their schedules.
I believe you. I'm just saying that's pathetic, but I believe you.
But I'm telling you, I'm trying to get y'all to understand.
Why is it pathetic because of the HBCU?
No, it's pathetic because of the money and the facilities and the resources that Miami has as players and coaches. All that they have, other teams shouldn't even be able to compete. But
that's what I'm telling you. What you seen Saturday was a come up because I'm telling you, over the last few years, if they would have played Bethune-Cookman, that Bethune-Cookman would have scored. Especially the way that quarterback had a little bit of speed on him, could run around, and they had they had their wide receivers with like track stars. Because those type of colleges, they football players play track. You know what I'm saying? They do everything. And you know what I'm saying? So they be having speed. So if that had been the old Miami, they would have gave up about at least 21 to 28 points. I'm telling you.
I don't think it's a knock to say that about Miami, like that y'all weren't impressive, because I mean, like you said, you're supposed to do that, like, because talking to all Miami fans that I've talked to, and even the analysts and all that, the expectations for Miami realistically is to challenge for the ACC because it's wide open. Clemson and Pitt. Now, realistically, like nobody's expecting y'all to win like 10, 11 games, nothing like that. But at least to challenge, because y'all have talent on the roster. It's just, can y'all put it together? So I mean, 77 points against Bethune-Cookman. Yeah, cool. Like I would expect that. Seeing across the ticker, yeah, I expect that 100%. Now, when y'all play A&M, that's when I'm gonna sit back and be like, who is Miami? And that's going to show who Miami is. So that's the first shot.
And that's what I told you. I told y'all. I said I'm not going to take it seriously till I see how we fare against Texas A&M. I said it's not even about whether we win or lose. It's how we perform at the end of the day. If we compete like we did a couple of years ago against Florida when I thought we was about to arrive and we just fell back off the bandwagon again, because we competed most of that game against Florida, and in the fourth quarter the wheels fell off like the last 5 minutes.
The cream rose to the top. That's what it's called.
And then after that, the rest of our season, we just kind of like, I don't know what the hell happened. The rest of the season was like, I'm sitting there like, oh shoot, well we only lost to Florida by like 7 points or whatever it was, and then I'm like, shoot, next week we'll probably roll off about 5 or 6 games. I think the next few weeks we went like 500, and I was like, we still the same Miami. You know what I'm saying? But that was the same year I think Dion and them and all the alumni people, you know, from different Florida schools, all the Florida schools would say that the Florida schools in general was soft. They were saying Florida State, Miami, all of them was soft. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the same year they said all that about all the schools. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I mean, the thing about as a whole, none of us really where we need to be. Florida State, Miami, as far as
Ken said, "Speak for yourself."
I mean, we looking pretty good.
No, because Florida. If you look at the old Florida teams, you look at the old Florida State teams, old Miami team. I'm
talking about Florida. I ain't talking about none of these other bums in the state. I'm talking about Florida. Florida.
Who fear Florida?
Huh?
Nobody fear Florida. You know
okay.
What I'm saying?
That's fine. I don't need you to fear. A lot of people get knocked out because they don't fear somebody. The people that are fear are smart enough to get out the way.
Oh boy.
You know what? Alabama and Georgia dominate the way they do because before you step on the field, them jokers be scared as hell. They be Mike Tyson on the other side of them. You know what I'm saying? Before they even step on the field, them jokers be scared out they doggone shoes.
Clemson went scared. Clemson went scared 2 years ago when we beat them.
What Clemson? I ain't talking about Clemson. I'm talking about other schools.
Oh,
like when Clemson had Deshaun Watson and had Trevor Lawrence, they knew they could compete. They knew they was up there. They knew they was legit. Because Clemson, if Clemson had a real quarterback, they would be legit. Because they
need to play the rookie. I don't know why they don't play the rookie.
They need to,
their
boy.
defensive line is something stupid.
I understand why they're not playing him, but they need to play him. But I get why he won't now.
Oh boy, worth $165 million in NIL. So can you really put him on the bench? DJ.
No, he is not. That nigga ain't worth.
Well, I'm just telling you, well, you worth what they pay. So you get paid.
His dad ain't letting that happen.
1.5 mil NIL money.
No, he ain't worth $165.
Yeah, man, DJ looked bad, boy. But
he looked worse than last year to me.
Exactly, and they have to route. They don't. It's one of the things where it's like if you open Pandora's box and put in a youngster and he looked like everybody's expecting him to look, you're gonna have a problem because now you got DJ on there, the young boy.
I want to know how DJ looks so horrible, but he still passed over 200 yards. He don't look like we want him to go
against Georgia Tech.
Okay, he should have been out of shoulder pads and helmet in the sweatsuit by halftime.
350 at least.
He should have been chilling by halftime.
All right.
They didn't do anything until the third quarter. The first half, they was fighting, and the defense was keeping them in the
10-7.
The defense was keeping them in that game.
How many 5-yard bubble passes he overthrew? He was overthrowing 5-yard bubble passes,
taking sacks.
You saying like how you overthrow 5-yard bubble passes?
Bro. I can tell you this: Miami won't beat Clemson, and that's facts.
They get to play each other. Don't they play each other this year?
Yeah, they play each other.
Find out.
I'm gonna tell you this: if the young boy is in the game, Clemson will smash Miami. If DJ is in the game, it's gonna be a problem because Miami can score. You know what I'm saying? Especially by that time of the year, everybody will be rolling. DJ looked bad at the end of last year. Like it wasn't looking better. Their defense, Clemson defense, is just really good, particularly their front four. So if their front four ain't balling out, Clemson gonna have a problem, especially against a team like Miami who spread you out and can do all those things that Gaddis is doing.
We ain't worried, brother. We ain't worried.
Again, people that ain't worried is the ones that get caught.
We ain't worried. Crimea River Timberlake, we ain't worried.
Okay, all right. This might be the year we catch them slipping.
Hey,
definitely, we definitely ain't worried about no Miami rainstorm. Never.
Okay.
Y'all should have been worried about them. If the Georgia Tech had a real offense, like they could catch the ball.
If they could catch the ball, that was it. They probably been in that game.
They would have beat Clemson.
Because if Miami would have played Clemson week 1 instead of Georgia Tech, we would have beat y'all.
If it was the 5th, we all be drunk, bro.
Well, we're about to find out. Well, we ain't gonna say. Well, we got what? I think we play y'all week 10. I think. I think it's like our 10th game of the season.
It's a long way away.
It's about like the end of October or something like that when we play. Now the only thing I'm kind of skeptical about, I ain't say skeptical or look slightly worried, is our quarterback is not mobile at all. He about as mobile as Peyton Manning and Tom Brady put together. Like he ain't mobile at all. Like he can now he accurate now. He accurate quarterback. He
talking about Van Dyke, and his name Van Dyke or something like that.
Yeah, he accurate as hell.
Van Dyke, sorry, my bad.
Van Dyke.
Some dimes.
Quack.
I wasn't calling him a bull dad. My bad.
But anyway, let's talk about this game tomorrow night. Let's talk about the first game of the season tomorrow night.
So you want to talk about the guy who y'all say is so great, but has almost thrown 50 interceptions, has thrown 47 interceptions. Go ahead and talk then. Talk. I got
Josh Allen winning MVP this year. What's up?
No, he ain't.
Who?
No. Josh Allen won't win. No.
No, he won't get it, but he'll be in the running.
Yeah, he'll be in the running, but he ain't gonna win on MVP.
Who gonna get it, Brady?
I don't know who gonna get it. I don't think he's gonna get it. Well, shit, he might. I just don't know if they have enough weapons on the edge for him to.
Who you talking about?
Buffalo.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they got fun Diggs. The tight end can ball. Davis, the backup wide receiver, was pretty good. I don't know.
I don't know if Josh Allen is going to win games for Buffalo. If he goes on, he wins games on his shoulder. He might, but I don't know. Like,
Was he the Buffalo player? Was he in the top 4 last year? The running?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it was him, Brady. No, it was really between Brady and Rodgers last year. It was like a 2-man race, and then Rodgers kind of took it over.
I'm gonna tell you why Josh Allen got a legit chance, because they done hyped him up so much. It's gonna really come down between him. If him and Herbert play the best ball, like if they even look like they balling, they gonna be the two at the top, because they really trying to make them the face of the NFL.
What about Burrow?
Yeah, he still got old Joe Blow.
Burrow got the weapon.
I don't know if Burrow gonna throw enough touchdowns, because they kind of lean a lot on their running game too.
No,
You won't with that, man.
No, it won't be because they lean on no running game. No.
But I don't.
I won't, bro.
I love Joe Burrow, but I just don't think. I think that Allen and Herbert gonna have more opportunities to throw for 40, 45 touchdowns.
No, he won't. No, bro. The only reason we could even say that is if Joe Burrow had the same line. They went out and beefed up his offensive line, bro. I watch.
Joe got a chance too now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say
he don't. And T. Higgins, right?
Yeah, their wide receiver core is young and fire.
And he's young.
You mean Butterfinger T?
Their defense.
You mean Butterfinger T?
Butterfinger T was balling last year.
Yeah, he had a good season.
Yeah, T. Higgins and boy. Yeah, then they got Hayden Hurst. Oh, they got Hayden Hurst. They got a real tight end who can stretch the field too. I don't know, Icon. Joe Blow.
Joe in the conversation.
Yeah, and their defense is solid.
He's not gonna be in the conversation. I just think the way I hear all these people on TV talk every day, they done hype Josh Herbert like he the next coming to John Elway or somebody. Him and Josh Allen.
But they did that last
whatever.
year.
So I just feel like I just feel like the NFL is putting them already up there on that pedestal, and it's theirs to lose. It's like that narrative. It's like they start off at 100, and instead of them starting off from 0 trying to build to 100, them two quarterbacks at 100, and they have to do something to drop down. You feel what I'm saying? It's like
they start with the NFL talk.
I mean, I understand that.
They hype them up, but the NFL is all about beers and bullshit. Stop it, bro.
What about
but I know that's what I'm saying.
It's about storylines too, though.
Huh?
It's about storylines too.
They be hyping these dudes up like bro, and like Herbert. Yeah, okay, we see him get off a little bit, bro, but I don't really think that he's going to be in the MVP running. I just really don't think that.
Well, see, Herbert is the most overhyped quarterback who has not made it to the playoffs. You think about it, he's the most overhyped quarterback, and he's not even made it to the playoffs. And they hype him up more than anybody, and he ain't even made it to the playoffs yet. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is they done already put this man on some kind of pedestal, like it's basically him and Josh Allen to lose this MVP. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like the only person I feel like that would get more headlines than him would be Brady because he's so old. And it's like, oh man, look what Brady doing at 45. Brady been doing it for 20-something years. Why y'all still surprised? Okay, he ain't fell off yet. Okay, good.
But they don't make it less extraordinary.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all. I just know how the NFL, how sports are set up. When they campaign somebody, it's pretty much theirs to lose in these situations. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to give it to Aaron Rodgers again because Aaron Rodgers made them look stupid the last 2 years by putting up these playoffs. So he out of it already. I don't care what he do. He could throw for 60 touchdowns. They're gonna give it to him. They'll figure out a way not to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Just because they tired.
I don't know. I disagree with that. Aaron Rodgers wanted to go.
Aaron Rodgers don't get it.
Aaron Rodgers is one of the golden boys in the NFL. Yeah, I don't know about that, brother.
Yeah. Not anymore, you ain't.
Yes, he is.
If he throws 60,
he might not be a golden boy for the Packers ownership, but the NFL, he's still that guy.
What they've been talking about? They've been dogging this man out all summer. They've been trolling him, dogging him out, talking.
They dogged him out last summer.
They did that last year too.
Yeah, but when he play and put them numbers up, then that tune gonna change. They do it every year.
Winning cures everything.
Exactly.
So question for y'all: Do y'all think Green Bay will win 12 games this year?
No.
I don't know what their schedule is, but I had them at 10 to 11, 9 to 11 wins.
11.
So you ain't gonna have to worry about Rodgers because they ain't gonna have a record.
All right.
Who you got winning the North then, Crystal? The Lions?
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
I swear, bro. Crystal just acting like
you gonna put your faith in Minnesota and Kirk Cousins?
I mean, that's a fair point. I mean, that's fair.
Then you got Chicago. See, if they didn't play Chicago twice, the Lions twice, and then the Bears twice, Minnesota twice, I might agree with you. But they play all them teams twice.
But he ain't got no receivers. Who is receivers?
He don't need to have a big name receiver to beat them teams. What?
I was gonna say, none of them teams ain't got no defense. They're gonna stop me and you, Crystal.
Listen, man. Crystal, man, he can put almost anybody out there, man. He can put Tom Hanks out there and beat them teams.
Wow.
But don't he got to play everybody first place team in the other division? So if he played everybody,
yeah.
If he played everybody first place, every other first place team this year, he gonna lose probably most of them games without no receivers.
Right.
You think
I can see him going 6-2 in his division, though.
He ain't beating GOAT. I'm gonna tell you that now. He ain't beating Brady.
I can see him going 6-2 in his division easily, though.
You mean
4-2?
Well, I guess they only play 16. I guess 2 over there, 2-2-2. So they'll play 4. They can go 4-2 easily.
Okay.
With his division, so then
he gonna
do that, and then you split the other games.
But the thing about the Bears always play them close, though. They beat the Bears, but the Bears always play them close.
Man, Aaron Rodgers walk around talking about he owned the Bears. They ain't beat Aaron Rodgers, I think, since he was damn near 2005 or 6 or something. No, Bears don't play him nothing. He had a shirt and say he owned the Bears or some shit.
Yeah, and he said he owned them.
Yeah, he got real estate in them jokers.
So Akon, what you got to say about that, man? He say he owns Chi-Town. So I mean,
that don't mean the games ain't close though. That's what
I'm saying. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
he said they beat them,
but they always be close games though. They always come down to like.
I don't give a damn how close they are, man. A W is a W, point blank. Period.
What I'm saying is though, with him not having the same type of weapons, that might come back to haunt him this year.
Okay, let me show you. Ooh, you said he game close?
I ain't say every single one of them, but some.
Icon, what you think his record is versus the Bears? Let me ask you that. He played the Bears. Let me tell you, he's played them. How many times he don't play them? Hold on, let me tell you. And then I want you to tell me what he's played them 27 times. What do you think his record is?
Probably like 25-2.
Damn, you gave him a lot. He's 22-5.
22-5.
With an average, the average point differential is 21 points. He beat them by an average of 21 points every time he wins. So
I'm saying, so what last year? What was the last two? What?
Hold up, Icon, before you blah 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 blah. Before you do it. Before you do it, Icon, you said these games was close. Either something wrong. Hold up. Either something wrong with your arithmetic. Or you from another country. I don't know, bro.
Listen. First of all, you played 27 times, right?
But Icon, the man average winning by 21 points.
Let me say what I got to say since
my bad.
I want to be over there and be Mr. Eddie Murphy over there. So let me say what I got to say.
Hey, man, talk.
He want to be Bernie Mac. He want to bring Bernie Mac from the dead over there. So let me talk. He be a comedian and all that.
Talk about it, Icon, Mr. Commissioner. Talk about it.
I thought this was 910 Sports, but I guess this is King Comedy.
Hey, man, call it what you want to call it, bro. You said it was a close game, Icon. Something got to be wrong with your arithmetic.
No, let me explain how that can go. They played 27 times because I know math. A lot of times in them situations, the games that they have blown out been such a blown out that it make them a larger margin. So what I was trying to ask Steve before I was so rudely interrupted, what was the last few games?
Blah blah.
The scores like. I know over the years, it's been domination, but over the last few games, what were the scores looking like?
Icon. Are you the one that changed your story when the Heat get on you? Because that's not what you said originally. That is not what you said, brother.
No.
That's not what you said.
That's a legit question. Okay, how long?
Hold on.
How long Aaron Rodgers been in the league? He been in the league what, 13 years, right?
13, yeah.
So let's just say, for argument's sake, they play twice a year. Let's just say for the first 8-9 of them years, they've been blowing them out by 30. But let's just say the last 4 years, the games might have been a little closer. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out over the last couple of years, what's the scores been looking like? I don't know what it is.
The same shit, just different Sunday.
That boy Jacob crazy, man. I can't put that well. I got to hold on. Let me see.
All right, what I missed? My bad.
Aaron Rodgers. We talking about Aaron Rodgers versus the Bears.
Basically, what we talking about is and I was just saying that, when it comes to some of those division games that they have played against the Bears, that some of those games have been closer, even though they dominate them. They have been a little bit closer over the last several years. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see what the scores look like. And Steve was bringing up that he beat an average margin of 21. I said, well, with some of those dominating games more early on than lately. You know what I'm saying? Because I know even Minnesota has played them a whole lot tougher. Because I know that his record against Minnesota can't be no 20-25.
I mean, I think NFL point spreads typically are pretty close. Like, to see a team go over 35 is not normal.
I got you. Here you go. So last year it was 30 to 45. That was last year. Mm-hmm. Let me go back to one before that. Hold on. They played each other twice. Hold on. Let me see. What was the second game? The second game was 24-14. So he won by 10. He won by what? What did I say the first game? That was last year. No, Icon. I don't think you're going to get no better than that. Go 2020.
Okay, he won by 10. He won by 15. Okay, Icon.
The 45 to 21. I mean 41-25. The time before that.
Talk to me, Icon.
all right. Well, you got me on that one.
Can't
you got me on that one.
Before that, it was 35-16. It was 35-16 before that.
Man, you got a problem with your arithmetic.
He been beating on the bell.
I don't got my arithmetic. I just wanted to know.
If you thought that was tip for tap with those two teams, Icon.
Well, I know it's been a better. I
just hope you don't. I just hope you
competition between them and Minnesota.
Hey Steve, I just hope Icon is not sitting on this podcast with a fever.
I know. Put it like
the thing that he's talking, he might have a fever.
The first cousin got a legit chance because he damn should beat them Cowboys.
Man, ain't nobody.
He beat them Cowboys.
Man, hold up.
Here you go. I'm finna get it to you.
He might have beat the Cowboys. Hold on, Steve. He might have beat the Cowboys, but he shitted y'all out a whole lot of money.
Not really. No, he didn't.
Really.
We played with his emotions. We played with him.
Y'all paid that man a lot of money, bro.
No, we did. We paid him. We paid him market value at the time.
Man, please.
Minnesota was the dumbasses that gave him guaranteed money. We didn't give him guaranteed money. We were smart enough not to do that. We paid him 1 year at a time, like you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all the ones that got fleeced.
Look how much I was paying him, bro.
Jacob, you can't even talk.
Look how much I was paying him. What? 25, 35 million a year while he was in Washington? Get out of here, bro.
In history behind Cleveland Browns.
Get out of here, bro.
Only history when it comes to playing a quarterback. You an average quarterback, $75 million. Average. You know what I'm saying?
That cousin and Kirk Cousins have made a lot of money.
You're right. Both of them made a lot of money, and both of them average.
So okay, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, so hold back up, Steve. So upon you, per you, it ain't but two elite quarterbacks in the league. Is that Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady? No, man. Stop sticking your damn foot in your mouth.
Aaron Rodgers ain't one of the top two. You got to put Patrick Mahomes above him, right?
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league to me. You know what I'm saying? That's to me. You know what I'm saying?
I would agree.
Patrick Mahomes just coming in the league, bro. Like so.
He's coming in the league.
He's just coming in the league. We're talking about.
Won an MVP.
We're talking about the coattail who you've been riding for the last 10 years. Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Stop it, bro.
In NFL history,
stop it, man.
That has a better first 5 years than Patrick Mahomes. No quarterback has a better, like when it comes to accolades and the whole nine, than Patrick Mahomes in their first 4 years.
Oh, so I guess Patrick Mahomes has won 5 Super Bowls, right?
Tom Brady won 5 Super Bowls in the first 4 years.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, like how you bringing it to the forefront. You act like he won 4 out of 5 Super Bowls or 5 out of 5 Super Bowls.
Since you try to give me facts about the Chicago Bears, I'm giving you facts about Patrick Mahomes. Nobody has better stat lines and a better accolades than Patrick Mahomes in their first 5 years.
You are the one that always say stat line mean nothing.
What? No, I didn't always say that.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't always say that. It depends.
All right, so I got a question for y'all.
Now that Mahomes, that Prescott stat line don't mean nothing because he got all them empty calories. You know what I'm saying? You get down by 30, and then you spend the whole fourth quarter playing against prevent defense, and then everybody think you did something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, call it what you want to call it. Patrick Mahomes got 1 Super Bowl in 5 years, so therefore he got 1 Super Bowl. Don't act like he got 5 championships, bro.
What other quarterback got a Super Bowl other than him? Young quarterback. Other than him, who got a Super Bowl?
He didn't lead by himself.
In the first 5 years. It's him, Joe Burrow, and then Patrick and Brady. That's it.
Joe Burrow ain't win no championship.
Not Burrow, I'm sorry. Well, hell, I'm wrong about that. So it's just him.
Stafford won the last one.
Stafford, okay, that's what I'm sorry, Stafford. So him, Stafford been in the league 30 years. So it was him, Stafford.
That real, that now. That real. And they got Buffalo favored by 2 points tomorrow. Y'all like that?
Nope. Somebody's smoking that good pipe. I need to sell some of that.
You don't think the Buffalo gonna beat the Rams tomorrow,
man? Hell no, man.
LA, right?
That ain't gonna even be close, man. And guarantee you this.
You said they gonna be close?
No, bro. The Rams gonna have about 5 or 6 sacks, bro. Are y'all crazy?
Josh Allen kind of mobile, Jay.
Josh mobile. What at? In a chicken coop?
I don't think you've been watching, Jay. I don't think you've been watching.
Bro. Bro. He's overrated. Really overrated. He stole 47 interceptions. He's really overrated, bro.
Okay. I bet majority of them interceptions came within his first 3 years of the league, being in the league.
Hold on. Why Jacob Bayless over here hating on doggone his man?
Just cause I don't agree with you, bro. You don't mean I'm hating. I got my own personal opinion. And I'm not giving nobody that much accolades like you guys do that's already thrown 47 interceptions.
That went too far down that list.
You crazy, bro. Get out of here, bro.
I ain't giving the man no accolade. I'm just telling y'all how the NFL look at Josh Allen. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah. Okay. And then
am I lying? Am I lying, Jacob? Am I lying?
You're not lying. But when they look at him like that, they fail to mention how many picks he's thrown. So it's a biased opinion.
So picks over wins. I got you. Okay.
But see but the people that's biased are the people that's voting. So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like people who vote on the Grammys. Half them jokers don't deserve to win.
But
people that's voting on them.
But Josh Allen hasn't won anything.
Huh?
Hasn't won nothing, nada.
Josh Allen ain't won an MVP.
He got some playoff wins up on his belt.
He ain't got a rookie of the year.
All summer, all I heard was Josh Herbert and Josh Allen. Josh Herbert and Josh Allen.
Okay, well, with that being said, we shall see. But in my eyes, bro, they're giving these dudes too many accolades and trying to put them on top tier like that. And Josh Allen and Herbert have not won anything.
I mean, it's wrestling
to any type of magnitude.
It's wrestling. You got to create a narrative. Like they need the next generation, Brady and Manning. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're right, KB. I'm not saying you're wrong about that, but you're right. But at the same time, man, they be hyping them up a little bit too much, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't disagreeing with you at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just like they've been hyping up them Denver Broncos all year, and I don't see it.
They get to see Monday night. Russell Wilson.
I don't get it. How you hyping them up, but then you say they're only gonna go 10-7? So I don't get that. Like
Russell Wilson,
10-7 is not a come up. It's not to me. It's not worth giving them all that money.
Who does Russell Wilson play on Monday night?
Seattle.
Oh, they're gonna be.
Yeah. He gonna light their ass up.
Now, Steve, let's take for instance, what if Seattle light his ass up? Then what are you gonna say when we come back on the podcast? I'm just saying, what is your reaction gonna be?
I don't mind coming back and saying I was wrong.
Gino gonna light him up? Gino?
Yeah, right. But I bet you whatever you want to bet on that one.
Krista, I said what if? That's what I said. I said what if.
I know you said what if. I know.
But if it was the fifth,
hold, back up, man. Y'all always say any given Sunday. So any given Monday.
It's on Monday. See what I'm saying? I know that saying ain't gonna work. They're a Monday night game, so that don't even work.
Any given Monday, bro.
Ain't nobody saying no shit like that. Ain't nobody else saying.
So check it, bro.
Stop that, Jacob.
Nobody said that.
So you're saying that they are all not professionals and anything can happen. Is that what you're saying?
Levels.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm telling you, what I'm saying is I have to pick a team to win every week in this fantasy league, and I'm picking the Broncos guaranteed to win this Monday.
You can't guarantee anything, Great Genie.
I just said what I said.
He Charles Barkley. He said, "Yeah, bro."
You can't guarantee anything, Mr. Jack in the Box. You can't guarantee anything.
Hit that, but I guarantee Gino ain't gonna beat Russell.
So, so what's the game coming on tomorrow night? What's that coming on? I'm confused.
That's Buffalo and the Rams. They play.
No, I'm saying they got the streaming thing. So what's it coming on?
I don't know. You got me on that now. Oh, I don't know. I don't got me on that one.
Because I think they're doing some streaming thing this year. You know, NFL every year.
I know they have they got an Apple TV contract. I think some games.
I think with Hulu too.
Hulu, yeah, got a Hulu contract. So do.
Yeah. So I gotta get Hulu to watch the game.
You gotta get Hulu with live sports. You can't just get regular Hulu. You gotta have Hulu with
live, my boy.
So it's not coming on regular. It's not coming on NFL Network. It ain't coming on NBC.
Yes.
It ain't coming on none of that.
It will be on that place too, but you'll be able to stream it on Hulu Live too. But now you can watch it on regular TV. Yeah.
You're watching regular TV.
They just give the more access to people because people cut the cord.
Now there's gonna be some games down the road that you're gonna have to have those streaming services to watch. But this ain't one of them.
Not yet.
I was just making sure because I ain't want to be looking for the game tomorrow and be looking crazy. Like, where the hell the game coming on?
Now they got the over under tomorrow. Y'all know I'm in the bed and gambling and stuff. It's 51.
Of course we know that, Steve. Thank you for telling us remind us once again. Of course.
No problem. Anytime. So 51.5 points. Over under. What y'all think?
Beating the total score, the total score gonna be more than 51 points.
Yep. That's 25 from one team and what? 26 from another?
I say yeah.
I say over.
Me too. I'm taking the over. Yeah,
the Rams gonna win by 14 tomorrow, man.
I think it's gonna be like a shootout.
You said 14?
Yeah, 14. 14, bro.
I think it's gonna be a shootout.
And it's gonna be 5 sacks in that game, and Jalen Ramsey have 2 interceptions. Watch what I tell you.
They ain't even gonna throw it to it.
Who the Rams play?
The Buffalo Bills.
You mean Mr. Overrated? Jalen Ramsey? He gonna get
call it what you want to call it, homie. I'm just telling you facts. The proof already put. We gonna call it Jello.
The most overrated shutdown corner ever. He gonna get burnt twice tomorrow. Watch.
Hey, all I know is we got Gators on both teams, so I'm going for everybody. Go Gators, baby.
Stephon Diggs gonna burn him at least twice tomorrow. Why would I tell you?
Ooh.
Shout out to Buffalo, starting cornerback. You know what I'm saying?
Jacob, you said you pick who? Who you pick to win tomorrow? The Rams? By 14?
Boy, ain't nobody scoring on Kyer. You tripping.
Icon, what you got? Who you got winning tomorrow? Who you said we're gonna win?
It's in LA, right?
Yep.
I got the Rams winning by about 4.
All right. Crystal, what you got?
I'm gonna say 28-24.
I got Rams.
Rams? Okay.
I got Buffalo.
You want to put a point? You want to put a point on that, Crystal? They're gonna win by 10? Gonna win by 5? What you want to put? Jacob put 14.
7. I say 7.
All right, 7. KB, what you got, bro?
I got Buffalo, man.
Damn, I thought I was gonna be picking Buffalo by myself. Who you got? What's the score? By what?
I got Buffalo by 3.
You got my same pick. Buffalo by 3. Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
I think they'll win with a late field goal.
Yeah, I got the Rams by like 4, 28-24, something like that.
All right. Well, we'll revisit this on Sunday.
Number 1 defense 2 years in a row with the Buffalo Bills. Mark my word.
Buffalo Bills got a nasty defense, and they got Von Miller. Y'all really, Jacob, you really think they're gonna have more sacks than Buffalo?
Kyer Elam gonna shut Cooper Kupp down.
I think Buffalo have more because Matt Stafford ain't really mobile like that. So I think they're gonna have. I think the Buffalo gonna have more sacks.
And Von Miller plays for them. He played with the Rams last year. You don't think he done told them what they like to do on?
Because one thing about Josh Allen, you might not like the way he throw the ball, whatever. Josh Allen is strong as hell. He's hard to get down. He's like he got that kind of that deceptive strength, like a John Elway back in the day. Like he hard to get down.
More like Big Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben. Yeah, you ain't gonna just.
Anthony Richardson.
Who?
What you say?
Oh man.
You know, I just got to throw my guy.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, man. You know, I had to throw it in there just cause.
That's not what he said.
Well, anyway, we're about to end the show on that note.
Hey, that's how you end it. You end with a winner. That's how you do it.
Yeah, we end with some bullshit.
Player of the week. SEC Player of the Week. That's how you do it.
He was SEC Player of the Week, really?
Offense. He got the Danny Wolfle. He got the Danny Wolfle. The Maxwell Award Week 1.
Steve Spurrier obviously they didn't watch Bryce Young play. Obviously, they didn't watch Bryce.
Clearly, because he had 5 touchdowns in the first half.
But who he have it against though?
It don't matter.
It's the quality of the opponent. I mean, Miami put up 77 points.
There y'all go.
Oh.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? Who y'all cupcake team this year? Who y'all cupcake? Whoever y'all cupcakes is, y'all
they ain't got no cupcake.
We don't got no cupcake. Our cupcake is
no, Georgia. Y'all play Sanford this weekend, don't you?
Oh, you talking about me? I didn't say that. He said that. That was Florida.
Our cupcake is USF.
Georgia don't want no beef with nobody.
So y'all don't got no Division II. Y'all got none of them type of teams on y'all schedule. I know Nick Saban. Nick Saban.
Pull it up real quick. Steve, put it up. I don't think so. I think we play USF, which is usually a chill game, and then I think we play somebody before Florida State. I think it's like I'm not sure who we play. I'm sure it's a cupcake game.
They play. Here you go. They play They play South Florida next week after Kentucky.
South Florida. Yeah.
They play. They play South Florida. Then they play Tennessee. That's at Tennessee, bro. Y'all might get y'all ass beat that game.
But continue.
Then they play Eastern Washington. I don't even know what.
Oh, they need to beat them by. Y'all better score 84 points.
Eastern Washington is better than Bethune-Cookman. We're not going to do this, but go ahead.
No. Y'all supposed to be better than Miami. So if y'all better than Miami, then y'all got to win. Y'all got to score 84.
If we was playing against Bethune-Cookman, we would.
No. Y'all better than Miami.
You can't compare Bethune-Cookman to Eastern Washington. One's a FCS school, one's a FBS school.
If you're better than Miami, I don't care if you're playing Eastern Washington, if you're playing.
But it matters. The opponent matters.
Mary Cookman.
All cupcakes aren't. All cupcakes aren't the same.
Cookbook. If you are better than Miami, you're supposed to score 84 points, sir. You're in the SEC.
Against Bethune-Cookman, absolutely.
No. Against Eastern Michigan.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
It doesn't. How you gonna? You can't. We're not going to use the same quality opponent.
Best conference in football. You're playing against Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan is not that much better than Bethune-Cookman.
How do you know? How do you know?
How do I know?
You didn't even know Bethune-Cookman was 1AA.
I did too.
Eastern Washington is one single A. They Division I, regular Division I.
Okay, what conference are they in? Who do they play on a regular basis? Who is their hardest opponent in their conference?
I have no idea.
Exactly my point. 84 points, sir. Anyway, 84 points, sir. If you're not going to score at least 80, then they're
not scoring 80 points.
We're not scoring 80. We wouldn't score 80 anyway because we develop our players so we can get to the lead. We develop. You know what I'm saying? We win and develop.
With the points. If you develop your players, then the second, third string.
Because our third string coming in again, quality reps. We're not just trying to score points. They have something to talk about on ESPN.
Oh, so our second string didn't come in.
And it still didn't work.
Our second string came in the game in the second half.
And that's what
they were supposed to.
By the middle of the third, our second string was in.
And guess what? And still ain't nobody talking about Miami. 77 points.
Miami ranked higher than y'all right now, right?
No, they're not.
They put them in front of y'all?
Yeah, they jumped them jokers. They jumped them jokers.
Number 12.
5 spots.
How? But y'all were unranked.
Because that's it.
Maybe we was ranked number 26. I don't know.
You know why they did that. You know why they did that, Steve.
The quality of the opponent matters.
This Kentucky-Florida game. The Kentucky-Florida game is going to be the game of the weekend. They couldn't have an all-ranked Florida versus a top-ranked Kentucky.
Kentucky's ranked number 20.
It wouldn't have looked right.
Kentucky ranked number 20.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey man, my coach said we ain't worried about numbers. My coach said we ain't worried about no stand and stuff. We ain't worried about that. We just playing. We ain't worried about that stuff. None of that matters right now.
You say
week number 2.
We get your breaks.
Hey man,
we don't care about no rankings. We don't care about winning either. Since we got beat by Kentucky.
Yeah, look, we stay humble. We stay humble and take to the next week.
Bro, you ain't been humble all summer. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and I got a reason. We showed it last week. But we're gonna remain humble though. You know what I'm saying? We're humble next week. and we're gonna stay humble. And then hopefully we see in Miami if y'all do good enough. See y'all in the bowl game.
Why you
and
keep
humble
talking
y'all.
about Miami? What y'all talk about Miami more than I do? I think you low key Miami fan. You talk about more Miami more than I do.
No, it's just easy. You on the line.
I'm saying you talk, but every fan you talked about Miami. You like Skip Bayless talking about LeBron. You talk about Miami on every episode, on every doggone chat.
Y'all usually be the loudest ones in the room, though.
Miami usually be the one.
But I don't even bring Miami up. Y'all bring Miami up. I don't even bring them up.
Because it's funny. The same reason I bring up the Cowboys, because it's funny. And your high pitches start coming out, and y'all start getting all angry, and it's just funny. That's all.
What's really funny is, KB, is you just look like you look crazy. Bring up somebody else's team all the time, and you don't even root for your own team.
You said what?
Hot garbage.
What team is hot garbage? I'm sorry.
I said you bring up everybody else's team, but you don't even root for your own team like that. So
I don't root for my own team. That don't even make sense.
He said Florida hot garbage. That's what he said.
I don't root for. If you look on my timeline, all I do is talk about the Raiders.
He dog our team out, and then he make excuses for his team.
What excuse? I'm trying to make an excuse when you win.
Y'all don't win like that. What are you talking about? What do y'all want? What y'all won? Let me ask you what you won in the last 15 years. Since you won the national championship, what have you won? Have you won an SEC championship game? Have you won?
No, but we was there. We was there. How was y'all ACC championship game?
Huh?
We was there. How was y'all ACC championship game?
No, I didn't say there. Hell, a lot of people was there. It was fans in the stadium. They was there.
Y'all weren't there.
They was there.
Y'all weren't there.
You might have been there. That doesn't mean y'all won.
Look, man, we won some. We won a couple of New Year's Six bowls. How about y'all?
Oh my God! Oh, nobody even watches football after New Year's Day. Come on, New Year's Six game. Everybody back at work.
We know y'all don't. Y'all season is over after Thanksgiving.
New Year's Six, after the national championship game. Nobody watch no game after the national championship.
That's before. It's like when you only lose one. When you only lose 1 or 2 games. We play at nighttime. You ever play the bowl game at nighttime?
Like in the morning when everybody
you ever play the bowl game at nighttime? It's pretty exciting.
Nobody watching the game. Ain't nobody
they do fireworks and smoke and all that cool stuff.
One person remember none of them Florida games.
Pyrotechnics.
Ain't not one player.
They get cool gifts.
I ain't never heard nobody say, "Boy, you watched that dog on Florida game last night on January the 6th?" Hell no, ain't nobody watching that. Ain't nobody watching.
New Year's Six bowls they played before the New Year too.
Nobody.
Just depends when you.
Florida fans ain't even watching that game. You know what I'm saying? Florida fans got better stuff to do on New January 6th. They ain't watching that game. Yeah. Anyway, I'm about to go to bed.
Have a drink, man.
I'm good. I'm straight. It's just funny to me how you just, you don't want to talk about my team.
It don't matter. Ain't none of y'all the champs but me.
Cause man, it's just fun. That's all.
Good night. Bye.
Ain't nobody got a trophy.
Get medicine and drink at the sun?
Ooh, get that.